This is a fantasy true crime channel. All of the topics we cover are in fantasy and the characters are fictional.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Lenox Justifier of Innocence, created by Zeus and Demeter to save humanity. I am Lenox, and here with me is Mr. Buddy. Now, today, before we get started, the first thing I wanted to say is that I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Hope you enjoyed your Cinco de Mayo. And we also are sending you well wishes for an amazing week up ahead. Now, in today's video, we are going to go through the fourth part of the deadly plague. Now, originally, we had thought that we would be doing this in 4 parts total, but after some script writing, we decided that it would be best to complete it in 5. So today is going to be the 4th part of this 5-part series titled The Deadly Plague. Lenox and Mr. Buddy went to the most well-known religious leader first, the Pope. Lenox and Mr. Buddy began pleading their case to convince the Pope to assist in uniting religious leaders the globe around to take an active role in this battle. At first, the Pope was stunned, for he had heard rumors of the goddess Lenox. But it wasn't until now, as she stood in front of him with Mr. Buddy, did he realize it was real. He had believed that it was just a rumor, a fictitious character created by children. Lenox laughed. "I am very much real." "I can see that now," replied the Pope, as he bent down to Mr. Buddy. "What a little cutie you are," and he began to scratch his belly. Typically, Mr. Buddy frowned upon being treated like a common house pet, but the belly scratch felt so good that he let it go. When we all composed ourselves, the Pope asked, "How can I be of assistance to you?" Lenox replied, "I am sure you are aware, society, humanity is at stake. The latest in attacks being this deadly plague." The Pope replied, "Yes, I am aware. I have had many sleepless nights praying, but I am not sure what else I can do. The Church has taken hit after hit, and not just that one of the Catholic belief, but my colleagues and religious scholars worldwide have reported the same." "Yes, that is true. But right now, today, we can take action to begin rectifying that. The world looks at the United States for guidance, and right now, it is flaying. The United States was founded by brave men and women with a few fundamental human rights in mind. They created the Constitution, and it is now under attack. One of the biggest components, the core foundation, is the First Amendment. In that, we have the right to religious freedom, the right for man to practice their belief in whatever way they choose. Where our freedom of speech is right along with it, for one cannot survive with the other. Freedom of the press, there is no such thing. The press is being controlled and pushing false narratives, censoring truth tellers, and attacking anyone who has a difference of opinion and those who question. Following close behind is the Second Amendment. You see, they first take away the First Amendment without people realizing, and then take away the right to bear arms, the right to self-preservation and protection by spewing false narratives by the controlled press. History is repeating itself, but in a worse way. Lincoln once said that this country could not and would not be defeated by outside enemies, but only from within, with division and stripping of one's fundamental rights. These demons, they are working overtime all over the world to divide and destroy. But the reason is still unknown. One can only assume it is for pure evil intentions. And so I am here today to ask for help." The Pope replied, "What do you need from me, Goddess Lenox?" "Just Lenox. I prefer to stay a humble servant to humanity. We need for you to communicate with other religious leaders of all faiths, all beliefs across the world. Get them to join in our fight and draw out these demons so we can exorcise them and stop as many as we can before it's too late. They are in the later steps of their plan. With the release of this plague, it will only further more attacks. The next will be an attack on the women and children. Pope replied, I shall begin by holding a congregation of leaders. There I will explain the grave circumstances. Though we all worship differently, our commonality of saving humanity bonds us. We shall comprise a plan. While the Pope went off to gather and unite the religious leaders across the world, Lenox went to brief the team. Mr. Buddy turned to Lenox and stated that he must leave me for a little while. Go inform the team. I am going to call upon the animal kingdom to unite and join us on this mission. Lenox agreed, and they agreed to meet back at the sanctuary. Mr. Buddy set off to summon the animal kingdom. They gathered in a secret realm where land creatures, air, and water could all attend, ranging from lions, bears, and sharks, elephants, insects. All wildlife imaginable showed up for Mr. Buddy.
Thank you all for attending. Our goddess Lenox, daughter of Zeus and Demeter, needs our help. She is about to undertake the biggest battle yet, to not only end this plague, saving many lives, but to draw out and punish those responsible. Evil is overtaking Earth at epic proportions. Humanity as we know it will come to an end. I know some of you are thinking, why should we help humans? They have done nothing but push us out of our natural habitats, diminish our food sources, and drastically reduce our numbers. But I am here to plead with you. Though I understand how you feel, this is not what the ultimate creator wants. Lenox was created to save humanity and lead us in this battle. Putintero's plan to destroy all that is good is in full effect, and that includes us. Lenox, before she knew who she was, served to protect us. She provided shelter, medicines, food, respect, and most importantly, love. So I am here today to humbly ask you to rise up. Forget what humans have done to you in the past and in the present. Stand beside Goddess Lenox and the crew in this fight. It is not just about the plague, but it is for what is to come next if we allow this to continue. Are you with me? I ask you, are you with me? Will you stand and fight with Goddess Lenox?
One by one, the animal kingdom sounded off.
Thank you, my friends. Lenox is now in the process of recruiting the world's religious leaders of all faiths. The plan is to draw out Putintero's demons. Lenox and the crew will then enact their plan to destroy and contain these demons. But they are not all that we have to contend with. There are humans in which have been brainwashed, and that is where we come in. We must keep them at bay. Speak to the rest of your kind and let them know what we are up against. Be ready. Wait for my signal. All in agreement, they went to inform the others.
So that concludes the fourth part of the story titled The Deadly Plague. Now, before Mr. Buddy and I sign off, we just wanted to give you a little bit of insight as to what is coming next. Now, the finale is going to be a dramatization of religious leaders, Animal Kingdom, and Lenox and the crew coming together to help stop this plague, end the suffering, and help humanity. So it'll be a lot of fun, heartfelt, action-packed adventure. So look forward to that. Also, too, I wanted to let you know that I have been diligently working on getting the costumes ready for the characters called the Triple Bros. Now, I know you've heard of them a lot, but I would love for you guys to actually see them come to fruition and be able to see them come to life. So look forward to that, as I am looking forward to it as well. So I'm hoping that one of my volunteer actors or narrators will be able to come and assist me with that over the weekend so we can introduce you to them next week. So I will see you at the end of the week for the conclusion of The Deadly Plague. And as always, if you guys have any questions or if you have any stories in which you would like me to write a script for, to see some fantasy justice carried out, feel free to put it down in the comments or email me, and I'll be more than happy to put that together. Now, don't forget, there will be a short video in the middle of the week just to go over the final questions that I have been asked frequently, and that will be airing on Wednesday night. So I hopefully will see you guys there, and until then, God bless.